times of crisis, it's often easier to complain than to be grateful for what you have. So this morning, author and motivational speaker Paul Long joins us again. And today you're talking about showing appreciation. And Paul, this has been one of my favorite things that we've done here at the station too. We've really tried to show appreciation for the people who are making a difference. And there's a lot of them, right?
Sure, for sure. Well, what's good, Abby, in Kansas City? Thanks for having me once again. You're absolutely right. A kind word could go a long way. Dale Carnegie once said that the kind words you and I share today, we might forget, but the recipient might remember them for a lifetime. And I think sometimes we take some of this conversation for granted. So, for example, I'm certain that you have somebody in your life that's common for saying, appreciate you, appreciate you. It's a very thoughtful gesture, but what specifically are you appreciative of? And so we have a tremendous opportunity to help lift each other up if you follow a very simple process, Abby, and that's what I would like to walk us through today.
I love this idea. And, going through this, we are so blessed in our life to have so many great friends and family. So what is this exercise? How do you start this showing appreciation?
For sure. So first of all, it starts with the who, right?
Sure.
So who are you thankful for? And I think that sometimes we say thanks or I love you as you're dipping out, on your way to work or whatever maybe. But what specifically do you love? What are you appreciative for? So it starts with the who, and then it goes on to the what. What specifically has this individual done to give thanks? And then ultimately the why. So once you've identified the who and the what, why is this important to you? And then ultimately the last, how does it make you feel? So, Abby, I would like to demonstrate what this potentially looks like for somebody in our life, somebody near and dear to my heart. Abby Eden, you are a tremendous role model for our
Oh.
community. I am just so thankful to have you in my life, in our community's realm, because there is not one time that I've ever heard you say no to anybody looking to lift others up
Oh.
or to potentially benefit a 501c3. So our community needs more role models, and I feel honored to know you. So again, the
Gosh.
who, Abby, the what, being an advocate for all things kindness and love in our city. Why it's important, obviously, is our community needs more role models. And then how I feel, honored to know you, sister. So who do you in your life feel very appreciative for?
Well, thank you, Paul. That was very kind of you, first of all. I think I have to thank my husband. Goodness knows, and I know that that sounds very trite, but he is dealing with a pregnant woman in a pandemic right now and a 2-year-old on a daily basis while holding down a full-time job. I mean, the guy is lifting a lot of loads right now. He just, he makes my life a lot easier in a lot of ways, and he's just doing a lot of extra stuff around the house.
Abby, how does all of that make you feel? So I heard you say your hubby obviously is lifting a lot of loads.
Yeah.
He's dealing with a lot of stuff at home, and how does that make you feel?
Oh, just, grateful, supported, just relieved to have someone that can really help with all of those things. It's a huge load off of my own shoulders to have someone there that I can rely on. So thank you, Tyler. You're great. And Paul, thank you. And I really like that. And it really did get me thinking and thinking more about all of the things I really am thankful for. I have a whole list going now. So thanks, Paul.
For sure. The challenge, of course, is not just to share the what or the who, but the specifics behind the why and how it makes you feel. So thank you for the opportunity once again. We'll see you next Monday. Be
Awesome.
safe, have fun, and smile often.
Thanks, Paul. Have a good one. And you can follow Paul on Instagram at Fundamism Paul or go to his website, pauljlong.com. Mark?